So I'm not sure how much background noise we're gonna have right now because the sheep and our cow happy to see me over here. Hey guys, hello. But we've got a number of things to do today. The main thing I'm gonna try to accomplish, which isn't always easy because a lot of times there's so much going on that I just kind of run back and forth from different tasks. But the main thing is we recently got these quail out of nowhere. We were gonna redo some things before. We had quail before, but then we had an opportunity to take our friends' quail off their hands, and we hope to run them long enough that when they want to get back into quail later, we'll be able to bless them right back. That's kind of my goal. We'll see if it happens or not. If it happens, Monica and Chad, we got you. If not, we had good intentions. But I got some of this lumber, right? I got a bunch of free stuff the other day too, so I picked that up in my trailer, which still had some compost on it. My Friday was interesting. We'd been praying to be a blessing to people, like the day or two prior, and then I told some friends about the free mulch, free compost, and they put some sidewalls on a big trailer, got it loaded down, bent their axle, ruined both of their tires on the way back. They bit off more than they could chew. Their trailer ran over, so I actually had to run out there, fill my trailer once to lighten their load, go drop it off at their place, then run back over to where they broke down, fill their trailer again, or my trailer again, to lighten their load, and then drop it off over at their place. I didn't realize how much they had, so I left a little bit on mine to start with, and they let me keep a little bit extra too for just helping out. So there's some of that underneath this stuff. And then we got their tires fixed and got their trailer home, and they're gonna see what they can do about the axle. So I apologize to them because I'm like, man, we were praying that we could be a blessing to people, but we were hoping maybe not like this. But anyway, then I got all this free wood. And no time like the present. One thing we're definitely doing this time with quail is not using chicken wire, not using anything big enough for mice to get in or snakes. Because what'll happen is the snakes will crawl into your cage, they'll swallow your quail, and they won't be able to get out. We've had that happen before. The other thing that'll happen is the mice will run in, have that as a food supply source and a water supply source, and every night they'll just be raiding all of your stuff. And then a really cool project I got coming up is I'm going to build the best quail feeder I've ever seen. I've tried some different designs, I've looked at some different stuff before. The one that a friend of mine showed me that he has is the best I've ever seen, so I will do that in an upcoming video, and I will show you how to do it. I think I've got everything I need, except for just the time and the whatever, and I'll put it together. I need a cage for him first. So I'm gonna use some 1/4-inch hardware cloth, some 1/2-inch hardware cloth, and we're gonna see what we can come up with. I'm kind of basing this loosely off a design that a friend of mine has. I think I got all the resources I need here, so I shouldn't need to run anywhere. So with a day off of work today, I should be able to accomplish this task, and if not, at least get a lot of it knocked out. So here's what we're starting with. Some of that, some of that. We'll see. I got high hopes though. In other news, we do take snake education very seriously around here since we live somewhere where we can find venomous snakes on our property periodically, but any given day we could potentially. This pile here, we pulled up to drop that trailer yesterday, and right in there, all of a sudden, our 8-year-old daughter goes, "Dad, a copperhead." And I've got just a little bit of footage of it, but I'll show you what we got. And yeah, that's one reason we teach and train our children. When I first found a black widow down here, I brought it over for my family and I said, "Kids, this is a black widow. Check it out. Look at it." It gives you a different view kind of through glass right in front of your face than you see, like, you know, just looking at pictures or videos on the internet. And then it's paid off. They found multiple black widows for me, including the one monster truck found just a couple nights ago, where we were able to take it out with about 300 of its babies that had just hatched. That would have been black widows everywhere. But he knew what he saw. He told me about it. It blessed everyone, kind of like Red Pepper finding that copperhead in here yesterday. Guys, right in there, you can barely see it. Red Pepper just found a copperhead. Probably center screen. I'm gonna try to get this out, but I don't have much time on this camera. Guys, I'm gonna kind of pull it out. Beautiful. Oh. Beautiful. Don't have much space on this SD card, but just got it out. What a snake. What a way to start the day. these times in my life where I don't really completely know what I'm doing, but I get an idea, I get creative, I run with it, and since I plan on making a couple of these, if I don't like the first one, the second one will be better. That's the frame, wide enough to catch a 3-foot roll of 1/4 inch so that they can poop right through it. And I'm actually building some sandboxes for an interior part of here too, so we'll see how that works. We are gonna get just a little bit more done and then I will explain myself. You think it'll work?
Yeah.
It's a lot bigger than I was gonna start. I wanted to make one half this size, but I had boards that were over 12 feet long, so we did that instead. So what could happen in a day if I did things differently? It's taken me all sorts of days, but got 1/4 inch here. This will be the outside area where they can poop through and kind of be out in the open. This area is going to be enclosed, so I'm working on the back wall now, and then I'll put a border in between here where they can come in here, lay their eggs, do that type of stuff, and then out here is where they can just kind of have their free range stuff. Well, they're not free ranging, but be out in the open, out in the elements more. I'm thinking I'm going to leave opening here for light, and that's why I didn't raise it up all the way back there. But I'm also going to put a shelf up here between here and here is my plan. I'm going to set up a watering system in the back that's going to come through, and the sides is where we're going to have the feed. This will just be a flip down here for the outside area, a flip down for the inside area, and we'll see how it all works. But that's where we are at the moment. So far, except for like the staples, nails, and screws, and this stuff, everything else has been free and repurposed. Oh, and then I guess these boards cost me $1 each, so really cheap project so far, considering this is side-by-side 6-foot cages with an inside and outside for them. I don't know, we'll see. Guys, we just got the first racer of the year. It was actually in our flower bed here. Ow, ow. And racers are known for that. They are definitely known for biting. Whoa, it just hit itself in the tail. Shh, nice and chill. And it was so, I was trying to get the camera in time. It was just kind of sitting there with its head up, looking through some marigolds and stuff. And I wanted to get some footage of that, but the second it started moving, there's a reason they call these racers. So this one looks like just a little bit ago lost its juvenile pattern. It's now just kind of a slate, kind of a bluish gray, and then these are easy to distinguish from the black rat snakes around here just because the whole belly is going to be white, cream, or even yellowish. And you can see maybe around the throat a little bit. We do have some yellow here. A highly alert snake. Very cool, and wow, what a find. And it's musking a bit. Okay, it's a new day. A lot of my projects take me many, many days, and if I get a day off from work, I try to hit it hard. If I'm working, I try to hit it before, like sunrise till I gotta leave. And then if I make it home before sunset, I try to go. I am making too much progress on this right now to stop at the moment, but I will show you in a minute. This one's almost ready to go. I just gotta do the front probably, and one section of screen across the top. This one's closing in now. Man, I just got a little bit more to do. Put on my front things, have one thing go on up here, and put the roof on, and we're gonna be done. We're close. I'm gonna do it. I'll be back in a minute. You still helping?
They're all in there.
And they're eating sand. That's good to eat here. There should be two if they'll get along good enough. Well, they're actually gobbling up some pebbles.
Which is good. I never even said that we're watching. I mean, if you want, they probably can go over there. Also, but that one's quite fun. These 2 minutes. So the other is just
Well, this has been one of those long, hard projects, but we're functional now. Still got to put the quail in on this side. That side's already got the quail in, and I still just got to put the roof. Once I get the roof on, it'll be a matter of installing a watering system and a feeding system, which I'll cover in some upcoming videos. And I also learned something really cool with the latches that I just kind of figured out and invented as I was working on this, which I'll show you in an upcoming video too. It'll definitely be worthwhile, so please come back and check that out. It's just hot right now. Finally getting to a little bit cooler part of the day. Our AC went out a couple days ago, and I think we're gonna head to the lake because we are just sweating like crazy. And that's okay. We'll get there. But obviously I have a large mess to clean up around here. This is what a work area looks like. But there they are. It's built. I'm happy. Got to be able to take care of it. There's quail in here. And yeah, they really like being in here. And they also really like their dust bath area. So I'm not sure if they're even laying in there yet as far as eggs. I'm gonna do something here. Oh yeah. Yeah, they're laying eggs in here. So that's exciting. And some of the kids are already running them in their incubators right now. So we'll see how it works. So I'll go over this more in depth in the future. I'll show you a couple other things. Stay tuned for the water, the feeder for this too. Best one I ever seen. Picked up all the parts. Looks like it works amazing. Can't wait to install it. I'm just gonna get this roof up first, and we'll go from there. But thanks for tuning in. You guys hang in there. Be blessed. Papa out.